Happy Sabbath, church family. For your health tip today, we're going to look at one of those macronutrients we spoke about last week when we talked about the function of food. The macronutrients I'm going to speak about today is fat. Now, fat is a very vital and important part of every living cell. Fat also is our backup fuel system. We could not be optimally healthy without fat in our diets. The problem occurs, however, when we eat too much fat and fat of the wrong kind. We understand that a car runs best with a very specific fuel. We might get a car to run on kerosene, for example, but it would be very disastrous to the engine. Improper fuel damages the body motor also, though it is not as readily seen because a healthy body has a great reserve. Did you know that up to 80% of the liver and kidneys can be destroyed before the body organs go into failure? By the time the first anginal pain or heart attack is experienced, the diameter of coronary arteries in important location may already have been reduced by 80%. So how does fat damage the body? An excessive amount of fat in the diet sets up condition for the development of atherosclerosis, which is a hardening and narrowing of vital arteries that supply nutrients and oxygen to the body. Excess fat makes the blood thick and sticky, slowing circulation and causing red blood cells to adhere to each other in bunches. These clumped blood cells cannot carry their full load of oxygen and they're unable to navigate tiny capillaries. Deprived of oxygen and nutrients, our body cells become susceptible to injury, disease, and death. Most high fat foods are loaded with cholesterol, which injures the lining of the arteries. The body responds by sealing off these damaged spots with extra cells. In the presence of excess fat and cholesterol, more and more band-aids are added, one on top of the other, until plaques are formed. When plaques grow large enough to narrow and obstruct coronary arteries, a heart attack happens. When it happens in the arteries that feed the brain, a stroke happens. Some of the byproduct of fat digestion appear to be involved in the promotion, actually, of certain cancers. These substances often cause irritation and inflammation of bowel walls and may also be a factor in colitis and colon cancer. When adequate fiber is present, however, feces move along quickly, leaving less time for toxic carcinogens to act on bowel walls. On another front, excess fat in the bloodstream is one of the factors that depresses immune cell function. High fat diets have been shown to impair the efficiency of the body's insulin mechanism, which can lead to diabetes. However, the amount of saturated fat in the diet, along with the intake of trans fat, which is hydrogenated, it affects the blood cholesterol level. So, that being said, what can we do to protect ourselves? It is essential that we cut down on the fats in our diets. Things like butter, margarine, shortening, and cooking with salad oils are nearly 100% fat. Meat, cheese, eggs, and whole milk average 50 to 80% of calories as fat. Furthermore, we need to increase our fiber intake. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes are actually gaining a lot of popularity because they are high fiber. Because these foods are high in fiber, low in fat, and free of cholesterol, they are the ideal way to go. So, as you consider and continue to look at your diet, remember fat is not bad, it is the type of fat and how much fat. May God bless you. Have a wonderful day.